Wait, look, my granny's not a thief.
Stop calling me granny!
Wait, I'm just trying to help.
You're not. Okay, we have to do something.
Luke can explain everything.
I'm sure he can, only I'm not interested in hearing it.
Bubba, how can you do this? I thought you had a heart. How can you come to our wedding and dance and drink and have a good time and wish us well and then drag my bride off like this?
Luke, I'm executing a warrant for Interpol, all right? You got a problem with it, take it up with them.
I have done nothing wrong, aside from marrying him.
Right.
Jewels were stolen during your stay in Prague.
Prague? Prague's full of tourists and criminals of all kinds. There's a lot of people over there that could have stolen those jewels.
Luke's right. I mean, don't you need proof to arrest her first?
A case of wine was ordered by Tracy and delivered to the Haunted Star, of which she is sole owner. And there she is, in possession of all the jewels. That's more than reasonable doubt.
Okay, would you do me a favor and add murder to the list of charges? Because I'm going to kill my husband.
Oh, she's kidding. I think, but listen, we could just sit down maybe and have a glass of wine and talk this over.
What are you talking about? We're not talking about shoplifting a scarf. This is $18 million plus worth of jewels.
Well, that is a $3,000 bottle of wine, if that makes any difference.
Better call your wife a lawyer.
You're a lawyer, honey.
Damn you, Lulu Spencer. Get your hands off of me!
Is Lucky Spencer around?
Haven't seen him.
Detective Spencer is apparently out on a donut run. Not surprising, he worked up quite an appetite earlier. When the esteemed officer wasn't circumventing the law, he was flat out ignoring it in an effort to get even with his former flame.
I don't follow.
Lucky has arrested Siobhan McKenna on the absurd and vague charge of suspicion. The only thing suspicious in the matter is the detective's motives. He is taking his sweet time processing her, and he has denied her access to counsel.
I don't think we were followed.
How was I? The cheeks.
No, you were great.
It was believable?
Yeah, no, your reaction was honest. You know, you were hurt and angry.
Good.
There's no way the Balkan thinks that we're working together now that I put you in lockup. Listen, we have 48 hours to find your sister.
I don't even know where to look. I mean, Megan didn't give me a clue.
Yeah, well, maybe it didn't seem like it at first, but if you think back on it, really dissect the phone calls, maybe you'll remember something. Realize that she was trying to send you a message. How did she first make contact with you?
Well, one of the Balkan's men handed me the phone, said to say hi to your sister, and I thought it was a trick. I didn't want to believe it.
You know, when my family was on the run, we'd always use this phrase for emergencies. I mean, it was completely innocuous to anyone who was listening, but to us, it meant that there was trouble. Was there anything like that you and Megan had?
Even if we had a word like that, Megan was too scared to say anything. Probably because the Balkan's pigs were holding a gun to her head. Didn't want to take the chance of them pulling the trigger. Megan's a gentle soul. She's never said a cross word to anyone. I was the mouthy one. Got me into trouble more times than I can count. Now could cost my sister her life.
Hey, Siobhan. Siobhan, we're gonna find her, okay?
You don't know that.
Yeah, but we have to believe it. Look, I need you to think, okay? No detail is too small. Are you sure you didn't hear anything, in the background? A train station, machinery, anything?
A bell. The second time I talked to Megan, I heard a bell ringing in the distance.
Okay, that's good. Was it something you'd heard before?
Back home in Galway. It's the departure signal for the Iron Isle ferry.
Okay, get changed. We're going to Galway.
Carol has you running errands. She's such a crazy person. Well, apparently it was my duty to inform you that your wedding dress had arrived. It is my duty as the executive vice president in charge of bridal affairs to help you try it on. Yes.
What? That's what she said to you?
Yes.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, I want to help you try it on. Come on. She said she put it in your room.
I don't...
What? You're not coming?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it on later.
Are you joking? You've spent weeks trying to pick out the most perfect wedding dress and now you don't want to see it? Who are you and what have you done with my best friend?
Well, it's not about the dress, right? It's about the marriage. All right, it's about the dress. But I'm just, look,
To be really honest, I am suddenly having a hard time getting excited about my own wedding because I just know that Carly is doing everything in her power to try to ruin it. It's making me nervous.
I knew she was going to try and do something. What does she do now?
Well, every time I'm here, first of all, that woman comes barging in this front door lately. And she thinks she owns the place. And by the way, she thinks she owns Jason, too. You realize that, right?
Yes.
And you know how Sonny and I bought that beautiful place out in the woods? And it's supposed to be our place where we can escape and get away from the craziness, to be honest, Carly's craziness.
Showed up there?
Yeah, she showed up there and told Sonny, you know, that she needed to talk about Michael.
Of course. I mean, that shouldn't be a surprise to you. She always uses the Michael card as leverage. I mean, she uses her kids all the time to get to Sonny. I mean, that's how she stalks him.
What happened to that woman? Why is she so sad and pathetic?
I don't know, but that's exactly the way I would describe Carly.
Michael here. I need to see him.
He's not here right now. Carly told you.
My son was raped in prison. You think his mother would keep something like that from me?
So what are you waiting for? Let's just get this over with.
All right, booked us a flight to Dublin. Leaves in a few hours, so should put us in Galway by early afternoon.
Listen, Lucky, I'm sorry for doubting you. You've always gone out of your way.
Hey, Siobhan, if anyone should be apologizing, it's me. I mean, I got you and, by extension, your sister into this. But listen, I'm gonna do everything I can to get you both out safe.
Thank you.
All right, we gotta go. Don't want to miss the flight. Come on. Get your stuff.
I can't let you go anywhere.
I never really pictured you as one of those women who was pining away for kids. I thought you were more like me, completely content being childless. I mean, you have a great job, so do I. If I had a kid, I wouldn't have nearly enough time to be running all over town fetching lattes and dry cleaning. And you certainly couldn't go undercover as a stripper trying to catch a cheating spouse if you were 9 months pregnant.
That would be terrible. Good thing I'm not pregnant.
But if you feel like something's missing...
Stop it. I'm fine. I love Jason. He loves me. And I'm happy with my life. And a girl can't help but think, what if sometimes?
Hey.
Hey. Hi.
How'd it go with Dante?
He was having a bad day, so...
Yes, well, getting dumped will do that to you.
We talked, and I think I helped.
Imagine that. Turned out exactly like I said it would. Maybe I should start charging for relationship advice. That'll make up for all the money that Kate's not paying me.
Maybe. What about a drink instead?
I'll get it. I'll do that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I think I just stood up too fast, got a little nauseous.
Maybe you should switch to water.
Come on, I had one beer. I'm fine. I'm not drunk.
Maybe you're pregnant.
I put Michael in Bentonville. I trapped him like a rat and made him easy prey for a guy like Carter.
There's nothing on this earth worse than watching the people you love suffer for the choices you made. You suffered because of my choices. Now, Michael's suffering because of the choices that we made.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. I want to give him some peace. I don't know how to do that.
I don't have an answer. I mean, this is just the worst thing that, you know. I don't even know how I'm going to begin to help him. Whatever. I don't know.
You told him?
I know that when I marry Sonny, I am going to have to promise to deal with all of the baggage that comes along with him, but...
I know, but Carly is not your run-of-the-mill baggage. She can't be alone, you know, and I think that's why she holds on so tightly to the kids, because it's the only thing that she can still hold over Sonny.
Yeah. Well, I guess the good news is that, you know, Michael and Morgan are almost grown up, so she won't be able to hold them over his head for much longer, but I do feel bad for Jax. Woo! He has years of the insanity that is Carly coming to him.
Can we not talk about her anymore? Okay. I really, really want to see her dress. Please.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is truly the most beautiful